Okay, doing a quick check. Make sure things are running. Where the heck? I don't see... Ah, here we go. Okay. Awesome. Putting on it. I mean, it's early in the morning, so ship might be a bit lower than usual, but whatever. Having fun doing this. Loud. I thought I... Hold on. I need to... Do I seriously need to add, like, folders and whatnot? It should automatically detect. No, it don't. Is it not recognizing? Looking here, there should be... Should be more. Come on, I want my darn music. Check the... Alright, settings. Add music library locations. While that's happening, I'm going to move it over here so I can actually continue work on the level. Please recognize that it's an actual album. Okay, where's I? Oh yeah, status effects. This apparently I learned that what I was trying to do the other day didn't work and was actually a documented bug. So my new plan is to just have it be a GUI that pops up. Still indexing libraries. I'm going to throw hands with the software, I swear. Anyways, that tangent aside, I'm going to move... I'll dupe them and move them. I'm also going to ungroup all of them, just because. Okay, there we go. Now okay, it is recognizing. Now I can actually put on some decent tunes. All of our albums have been recognized. How loud is that? Um that seems a bit louder than it really should be. I'll put the positive ones like over here on this side, while the negative ones will go on the other side. I just have to align them. I wonder if maybe an offset like for the effects would work. I was honestly considering actually streaming Project Arrhythmia today, but I felt like working on Hoardventure instead. Uh... Oh. Yay, joyous. That's fun. Man. I might have them like in his... Yeah, I'll have them in a zigzag pattern. And then I might do a UI check just to see how they align with one another, how much space they take up on the screen. This is not parented to the UI. 615 is the... Yeah, how does it, like, how will it... That should be automatic. Why is it not automatic? Oh, yeah, that... Yeah, that doesn't seem... Oh, hi... Hi... Hi, Juggernaut, retaliation. What do you mean, no song? I was But... What do you mean? Bro, you've got to be kidding me. Is this on... I hate you, OneDrive, so much. Is it on one? No, it's not. It's. I swear to God, I'm going to. Okay, that aside. Good. God, this is such a mess. How do I work on this? I don't know. Unless that's a question I'm asking myself. Okay, wait. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to go over to the UI. Because this is aligned not with. Okay, this is like aligned to. I know, and I know why. It's because all of this is. I think that. Actually, now I gotta actually see how it looks in game, and not with the debug features. I gotta see how it looks in actual game. Glow aside, not half bad. Oh, right. I might compress it just so it doesn't take up as much space, because it takes up a pretty not that it takes up quite a bit of space, but bit of room. So if I like move it up half a unit, that's going to clip into the other oh wait, there's three buffs and three debuffs. Oh, I should probably also get rid of all the glow. No, you will not glow. You will be as flat as everything else. Yeah, that works. Now I just need to like add an effect, or rather a transition to hide and reveal this UI part. If the screen edge is there, then it would be like but okay, so 25. I think each of these should be like whenever you don't have an effect, it's like dulled out. And then when you do have the effect, it like lights up like has a flicker effect before lighting up fully. Which I do need to implement the effect for that. Since I go back here, I then parent it to a new one, 1722. I will need to... okay. Make all of these spawn. Okay, how do we do the... okay, so if each of these is inflicted on a different... using the same... I mean, the group idea of dubbed is inflict poison, but it's not inflicting poison, it's initializing the status effect. But because everything else uses the same... I'm just kind of thinking out loud here is all. Why'd the music stop? Did it seriously... I'm going to kill this software, I swear. Actually, I think it might... there's an easier solution to this. There's a much easier solution to this. Actually, no, I'm gonna try something. Open with... no, it's part... is it seriously in my what... it's seriously in my OneDrive? You're kidding me. I hate OneDrive so much. Okay then. Plan B. My computer. And then... go to my users. No, it's in my... it's not in my... Okay, it's not in my. But why does it keep like having these issues? My question is also, why does it blast at full volume before updating? Christ almighty. Okay, I'm just gonna let it play out. If it has issues, I'm gonna look into a different. Also, I'm going to why? Okay, my question is, why is it just? Why does it show Steam? My Steam overlay should not show when I'm streaming, honestly. Notification. My friend joins a game. Let's try seeing if that fixes the issue, that small slight issue. One second. Actually, no. There's an easier way to do this, and it's like initializing the actual ID instead, and then running like a check to see if any other of the effects have been added. Yeah, that should work. It's false. Then we run the move trigger to. Actually, no, I'll run a spawn trigger through it, so it actually has a start and end sequence. Okay, good. I could still have it enable, like, do the flickering effect if it's not already enabled. 29 is equal to 1 if that's not true. Go to 1706. Else, trigger 1724. Or, actually, no, 1725. 1725. That was a misinput. Misinput. No. Crud. Oh no. That's a... I clicked paste and everything started falling apart. Darn. I don't think I'm using any effects, so what I might try and do is like... I know I can apply like shaders and whatnot to... to the player. I'm just wondering, like, what would... maybe... I know I can do like a... yeah, I can do a hue effect. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't think I would need to. Besides, if I were to do that, someone probably might have shaders disabled, so it's probably better to go with like particle effects or something like that. Also, I'll keep this conversation for another time when, I don't know, more viewership. I will also need to hide all of these to have an opacity of some kind. Okay, good. I missed one. That might actually cause issues. Okay, then. Especially with the clover overlapping. I don't. I don't. How close can I get these before they start overlapping? Okay, that's like the closest I can get them. Yeah, that's like as good as it's going to get. Banger time. Okay, yeah, okay, that works. Actually, how does it look like in-game, is my question. Oh, there it is. Oh, where's the particle effects? I need to make that effect a bit more flickery. It doesn't have a punch to it. Oh. That's not how that work. It is all like ordered. There we go. That's better. Boom. Okay, so that I also got like add. Oh yeah, someone was talking to me. Anyways, hello. Okay, so I need to do that, and then I need to initiate like doing. I'll do the removal check later. For now, this is the main focus is. This has no remap, so I'm free to just to target this sponge figure. It's a very long platformer level. I call it Hoardventure. Let's... Now I can chain remap, which makes doing this easier. So that was a poisonous status. What would be the next one to test? I believe I can't see the status effects because I was testing the opacity thing. I need to disable the spot. Preview disable. Hold on. I'm sorry, we can't allow... I can't allow something like that to roam on my chat. Very simplistic, honestly. Give me a second while I do something with on the Twitch side of thing. I should really... I need to figure out... Okay. Mute. Okay, can I... What's... mod view... Give me a second. I can't allow that. Okay, so if you're wondering what the decoration is, I will happily... Of course, this is like early on and whatnot. Oh, that's a problem. Don't mind the decoration. Don't mind the UI. I keep running. Actually, that area is in need of a overhaul. Where's the warp? Which one is the? Send it to ID 8. Okay. Oh, that's okay. But that is not where it should send me. I need to quickly get across. I can actually get a... Okay, I need to... That room is in need of change. The decoration is more like this. Whee! Anyways, there's so much stuff. I should probably hydrate or something soon. Because I'm doing a rather absurd amount of yep. Maybe it's a key. Okay. Yeah, it definitely does need time and creativity. It is not something you can do in like a week. I'm focusing more on gameplay and less of deco, mostly because I'm not the best at deco. I still want to create something enjoyable and something nice to look at. Okay, so I want to test the fire debuff, so that'll be remapping to 172. That'll be remapping 1729 to 1726. Okay. The decorate. I've pretty much figured out the decoration. Background. I might add. There probably will be backgrounds. I mean, the other day I was working on. Where is it? I was working on just the concept for Moonlight Mire. I'm taking a bit of inspiration from Worldless for the design of things. And apparently the 3D deco objects work really well with this style. Also, yeah, it has glow, but it honestly, if anything, it adds to it. Going back to the whole background thing, I'm honestly not sure if I want to have backgrounds, but in the end I probably will anyways, because it's hard to say. Some areas might, others less so. Thanks. Okay. I also need to remap it to the fire effect. Or just remap stuff to the fire effect, which I... Are these all the same? They are. Well, I mean, I should probably... Copy values. Paste state. Which one was the fire one again? Can't believe I lost count of what the fire one was. Okay. It was like 2 IDs over. Okay. Make it 1711. Seven. And then finally I need to do the I guess so. I also need to remap the poison timer to, okay, so 14 to 16, that's not bad. 14, 16, not negative, what? Where the heck did the negative come from? Oh, I see. I'll do that. Copy. Paste. Don't need that, because it's default mapping. Alright, let us experiment. Okay, so I'm both poisoned and on fire, which is great. Good to see that working. I seem to be a little crispy in the toxic. Of course it's going to loop because I'll probably switch it over to volume 2 in a bit. Copy paste, true. Most of the time. There are some cases where copy and paste is not very usable. Okay, right, I should probably also... I realize I also need to remap the poison timer to be burn. Which is 15 to 17 remapping. And I know for a fact that some timers, that some of these shouldn't remap to this. Burn is the exception because it's literally an alternative form of poison, but instead of doing damage, it would instant kill instead. Not instant kill, fire is lethal, is basically... Burning is a lethal version of poison in Hoardventure. And of course, I realized that I set the timer to be 100 seconds when I meant to set it to 1. There we go. Why are they flickering? Those effects should not be flickering in the slightest, Oh, I copied it. That's why they're flickering. I copied the effect over. Duh. And when this timer actually ends... that's geode, but also trigger indicators. It got to a point where it became so complex, way too complex for vanilla GD. I had to start using mods to make this easier, and it has made the process a lot easier, though it still is a spaghetti factory and a half. Yuck. If that's equal to 1, that triggers all of them. I need to make it equal to 0. I have it I had it the wrong way. Oopsies. Whoops, you have to put the CD in your... that should be negative. Alright. Oh, this... Oh. I see. That's not how that should work. Okay. Oh, I have it set to... I don't... Yeah, I mean, having the experience on the triggers is pretty much required for a level of this scale. There we go. Yes. Now I need to see it in game. This is actually okay. Major progress. No, I appear to be. Yay! It works. Now I'm just wondering, should I make burn like increase your speed to, because the default speed is blue. I'm thinking, what if burn made you not only like take damage but also sped you up because, well, you're on fire. You gotta you gotta book it, boy, to like a nearby water source. it's Trust me, it's like spawn trigger. Like, I'd say the most powerful trigger in the arsenal is probably like just item and spawn are very powerful triggers. However, what bugs me is that player control does absolutely nothing as far as I'm concerned. I've tried it and it does nothing. Okay, so I need to... it's very sorry. increase it to after a few seconds. I don't think so. That doesn't seem very intuitive. And I have a feeling that, I mean, burn is probably more of a neutral status. Sure, it damages you, but it makes you fast. Which... So I know for a fact that if people decide to speedrun, I feel like burning themselves might be a meta. I might even throw an item in later on that specifically gives you burn, like super spicy bread or something. I don't know. Spice bread. 19 is greater than... Well, time to test burn damage. Two, 7, 3, 8. Wait, did I say... I think I said the wrong ID. 1738. Okay. I'm taking the burn damage, but I'm not actually dying because, well, actually, I know why. It's this little trigger right here. The Joyous OMG, it's, I actually need to set it at 290 because I need to bypass this damage. I need to bypass this right there, and then when I hit play and I get burned, I should perish from it. I'm gonna try and jump over. Nope. Okay. I'm on fire. Yay! There we go. Burn works. time is it? 45. I see the speed thing from a later mechanic over here. It's just this effect here might be a big hurdle for implementing burn speed, but I'm willing to kind of spaghetti my way through it. Hide. Go. No effects. No particle. Tell me about it. Oh, what the? Okay, that's not what should. That's not how what should occur. What do you mean it's? Okay, that might be a bit of an issue. Hello, Mega Hack. I'm going to need your information to show. I think I'm going to need. Okay, I'm going to need to like be able to see. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I am faster. Okay. Yeah, I guess I could work. I think I know what's going on, and it's probably something to do with this ability here. Of course, I can probably, because burn is not like an effect that appears often, I don't think I'll need to implement the burn speed just yet. However, as far as I'm concerned, I will need to implement the I will need to implement the effect for over here in this big mess of stuff is items. Pickaxe. I'll need to target a different... I mean, I already have the timer and stuff set up for this, so the only thing I would really need to do is... Actually, I need to initialize 2 timers? Question mark? I might have to initialize 2 timers because of how all this works. Okay, thinking... Well, I don't... Okay, I need this one, I'm going to need this one, and I'm going to need these effects. I'll regroup, I'll remap them, or I'll add 1739. And I'm going to need to remap. 1703. I mean, all the effects are literally there. I just actually also need to give myself the item as well. It is located there. Copy, move it, or just copy, paste, move these up so I don't give myself. Actually, I'm going to save because I don't know if this might. You never know, it might crash. Okay, good, that works. I have an item apparently. What? It ended early? I get it. I'm le fool. I'm going to need to remap these to whatever the effect was for over here. I'm going to need to attach this one specifically to here, and then uh, 1643 is the idea of disabling the spike shield. Apparently I'm given 2 items for that? Why is it not displaying the timer? Yeah, foolish error number 2. Wait, what? Huh? Visible confusion. No, that is in fact called by that. Okay, greetings, Deco Dash. Why doesn't it display that? Hold on, if I let it run out, does it? Wait, what the that doesn't, that's not supposed to, what? Awesome. Okay, that works. What I don't understand is why this isn't why this isn't displaying as it should. And also, 2, where is, like, I failed that jump. Awesome. Hold on, I need to check. Get cactus candy. It's called here. It's a sort of line, like dotted lines? Like, are we talking like these dotted lines? Oh, are you talking about like this? It's a mod. What is it called? Trigger indicator. It's better edit or trigger indicators. I need to figure out why the heck. Okay, I have no items. I have 2 items. But I have 1 candy. Apparently, there's some math I'm doing that is wrong in some capacity, except I don't know what that would be. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15. What is calling it that makes it what is doing this? Is it getting like double called or something? Is it that or? Because there's only one instance of this being called. And it calls 1624, which 1624 calls the item comparison, which then calls item reach and update. It calls update inventory, and then calls this. What I don't get is why it doubles my item count. Okay, if I grab if I put literally any other item, this pickaxe will work just fine. And then I collect that, it should... Why is it... What? Why? What is it doing, huh? What? Where is it? Okay, that... It's not calling it twice, is it? Surely not. Okay, if I do like an ordered... What if I do a spawn ordered count? It should... My item count is 3. What has happened? This is a new bug that has not occurred before, and it's going to... Oh my... Ah. Okay, what if I disable this? Specifically this. I might need to grab water after this or something. That or take a break. One of the two. And it does jack. Apparently if I just mash. Okay. Okay, but surely this why is, my question is, why is this getting called like twice? Like, that makes no sense. It's not getting called twice, is it? No, it's not. Okay, post. This is like increasingly concerning because Unless like the count or something is like screwed up. But it shouldn't. Yeah, none of those are called by... What is happening? Why does it give me... Why does it give me 2 for anything like this here is... I am... What the fuck? So is it a bug that only occurs when I collect anything but a potion first? I should probably move the cactus candy back. Where the heck? Oh, it's over here. Oh, I have a duplicate of it. Okay. That should be... Okay, where the heck is was my dynamic start position? Seriously though, where is it? Oh, it's all the way... Oh, it's over here. I want to move it over up here. Unless there's a start, but there's no start position up there. I can't use regular start positions because those don't function within the confines of the logic, game logic. So I have to instead use a custom quick travel system. I think I have... Oh, I need... Okay, that doesn't add up. How do I have 2 additional items? How do I... Whatever. Go candy! Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't work on the boss. Rats. I need healing. But okay. New thing. Add the add the thing for candy to do damage. I also need to like implement a proper... Where the heck? Okay, where the heck is the boss? It's such a mess. Ah, here it is. I need to add it for not for the... Okay, actually, what else is given to me from the... Oh. I guess I'll give myself, guess I'm giving myself 2 pickaxes then. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, this boss definitely needs a lot of work. And I should probably implement quick restart cutscenes in case someone dies. I need healing. Okay, go. That's the wrong cut. That was like the wrong. However, hang on. Actually, I can, if I do this properly. Hello, upset monster. I need to target the right sequence. Yeah, small amount of follow triggers. Now if I okay, I'm gonna move these down here, and then if I disable them, set. Is that the reef? Oh, I'm targeting the wrong thing. That's the freeform, which it breaks actually. I'm not surprised. Cause I can't change I'm not really willing to change the boss mod on this one, and the reason why all the bosses are machines is specifically because of this asshole. Okay, the fact that it kind of stays in its just in the regular form is kind of amazing. I died. Damn. Hell yeah, that's... I think what I should do for the targeting of it is have like each one have a different have like either a different delay or have a different like easing, I guess. Also, it might be a bit... Oh! There we go. Go! I have no healing potions. Okay, let's actually like properly implement the targeting system, because currently they all target this exact same node. So what I want to do instead is have like separate ones. I immediately messed that up, and don't copy it. Shrink these by a factor of like... Let's also adjust the hue for each phase. I don't know, would this be considered like a very interesting take on the worm boss? One 741. Actually, I think it would be easier if I just did this to align them all. And then just adjust them all by increments of 1. seriously. Wait, was I targeting the wrong... Surely I wasn't just targeting the wrong triggers. I was... Are you serious? Oh my god, I was targeting the wrong triggers. You're serious? God darn it! Alright, no, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's not a big. It's a kind of a big deal. It's a bit of a problem. Okay, what's being targeted by? Literally everything is. Okay, and it's literally like all the second one I need to is the one I need to change. That's the middle one. Gosh darn it. Okay, so the middle one never changes its targeting. Duh. Then we have these four. Okay, if I unhide these, we will be able to see where it's targeting. I did not mean to duplicate it. I meant to save and play. I might give myself invincibility, but nah, I'll be fine. Where are they all going? Oh, good. Okay, I need to turn down the max speed of the targeting, because good grief, that is a slight amount of speed. That, and I also should probably turn like rotation direction off for all of them. Yeet. I mean... I still inputted okay, okay, yes, this is how it should work. Oh, now we're cooking with gas. However, it is a bit. It definitely does get a bit chaotic because, I mean, the speed is something. Did I accidentally down to the... Oh. That's my exact plan. This is literally just the base AI of it. Because getting the gimmick to work was kind of the main was a main focus of it. Because there's a total of about, let's see, there's a total of about 7 targeting reticles, so if I go to editing, and then, okay, here is the stuff that goes into how this thing works. Like, just the targeting, it's just how the body itself works off of this mess of triggers. Because over here, each of these, like, each part here is a segment. There's a... Okay, how long is this? I actually don't know. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12 segments. Times that by 4 and you get a whopping 4, and you get a worm that has a total of 48 segments. I am not remodeling this. Also, it like... Okay, actually, generally, how many... It uses 262 groups. I am not remapping this. I am not rebuilding this thing. And I don't want to rebuild it because... it's a mess. It's... However, one thing I can show is if I go to however, what I can show off is one that is fully complete, though is in the middle of a bit of a visual overhaul. Is this. Okay, I am doing. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try that one again. Okay, I'm not gonna joke around. I'm actually gonna try and do it good. By the way, you're not really supposed to have stuff like the cactus candy this early on. It was just for testing purposes. Why am I fast? I feel faster than what I. No, this is literally one-time speed. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, that's an issue. Okay, apparently the item system is a bit more bugged than I expected. That is not good. That is in fact a very bad thing because that is a very crucial aspect of the game. And if it's not functioning 100%, then there's a problem. I probably might take a break code there for streaming. I was mostly focusing on getting status and the status effects and such to function properly. That's kind of it. Yeah. Alright. That's gonna be from me.